Ooh, man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh man. This this one trailer, this one right here. Gotta say, this is pretty good. What movie trailer am I talking about today? Talking about Venom. I'm sorry. Venom. I could have just edited that shit. I could have just edited, but I like voice acting. So Venom. What do I have to say about it? I have nothing but good things to say about Venom. I actually like Venom. I like the trailer. I think it's a really good trailer. Now in terms of the movie, it's a little different. The movie I feel like is gonna have like, this sort of basic anti-hero movie. It's not like, we haven't got a lot of basic anti-hero movies, or typical anti-hero movies, but in terms of how can should I even finish this point? Should I don't know. I don't know. The other, like, what can I say? I don't really like. It's hard to talk shit. Like, I all I know is how to talk shit, so I don't really know how to fucking be like positive and shit. This is a weird area for me. But Venom, the things I like about the trailer, I like the CGI is not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. It looks like they're using a lot of practical effects. Now, not a lot, but they're using some practical effects, which which ruffle not ruffle my jimmies. What's the right phrase? It makes me a happy boy. It makes me a happy boy. I'm not gonna lie. The way this trailer and like I can tell, like, the lighting, it looks like they upscaled the lighting in all the night scenes, so you can better make out Venom and the guy who's playing Eddie Brock. So if you don't know who Venom is, I'll give you like a brief history. Venom is a symbiote that came from space. A sentient symbiote. This sentient symbiote got a hold of Spider-Man. Spider-Man fought it off. Then the symbiote found his way to Eddie Brock, and Eddie Brock became Venom. Boom, bam, boom. That's all you really need to know about Venom. Venom, like Eddie Brock, it's weird because he goes through this pendulum of good and evil. Like one second, like the movie is going through this route. They're doing the anti-hero Eddie Brock, but the Eddie Brock that I've seen, like from the show and the comics, he's been nothing but a villain. Well, not a villain necessarily. Yeah, a villain. A villain. He eats motherfuckers. What can I say? Oh, and the way he eats people, he doesn't like actually necessarily eats them. He just kind of absorbs them and shit in very gruesome ways. So they become part of the symbiote. It's like the Thing. Have you ever seen is it John's Carpenter? John Carpenter's The Thing? I think it's John Carpenter's The Thing. If you've never seen The Thing or The Blob, then you really won't know what a simulation is. You haven't seen that kind of simulation before. Assimilation. My bad. But yeah. What else? I was just talking about how Venom was. Yeah, when Venom eats people, he just kind of like absorbs them. He does, like, there are some issues of comics where he does like actually eats people, but again, they just become a part of the symbiote. I don't know if they retain sentience. No, they're dead. What am I talking about? What else? Fuck, I'm trying to remember, because I got nothing but good things to say about this trailer, bro. It's a good trailer. Now, whether it shows too much, that might be an issue. It did show just a little much. Like at the end of the trailer, you see what could be anti-Venom. It can't be Carnage. I don't remember Carnage being white ever. Maybe anti-Carnage. Wait, was anti-Carnage a thing? I don't know, because I'm just going off of anti-Venom. I don't remember anti-Carnage. It looks like Carnage. It really does, but then again, all the symbiotes sort of look the same. Not trying to be speciesist or anything, but they do. They all have like, they don't have the same build, but when they do their abilities, they all look somewhat the same. It can't be anti-Venom. Anti-Venom is too early. It's way too early for Anti-Venom. Eddie Brock's also Anti-Venom too. Well, some versions of Eddie Brock does become Anti-Venom. Eddie Brock does I don't want to ruin it. I don't. It's like the comics, man. It's just a lot. It's a lot of comics out there, so it's a lot to absorb. It's a lot that happens, so it's kind of hard to gauge which storyline they're going with. But since they're doing the Anti-Venom, the anti-hero storyline, since they're doing that one, I'm pretty sure they won't introduce Anti-Venom unless the symbiote becomes too much for Eddie Brock to control. From what it looks like, he's sort of down with it. You know, he's sort of like, yeah, okay, I got all these sweet powers and I got this thing to somewhat agree to killing only bad people. Why not? Why not? I mean, shit, that's how fucking I would do it. If I could get this all-powerful thing to just not kill innocent people and just kill all the bad, then we would have to determine, whether or not this thing can tell the difference between good and bad. I mean, it can, but I'm getting off topic. That's not even... But yeah, it looks like they upscaled the lighting in the trailer, in the night scene, so you can better make out Venom, because it's a lot of CGIs. It's a lot of CGI characters that work better. Like, CGI typically works better in the dark because you can't see all the details. You can't see all the characteristic of the CGI. So it's really hard to make out. So it's really hard to tell if it's fake or not. I mean, the CGI in Venom, it doesn't look like a PS1 game. So that's a plus, That's a plus. At least so far. I can't say the whole thing is going to look like a CGI. It's not going to look like a fucking PlayStation 1 game, but from what I saw, the CGI looks pretty good. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. That's always a good thing. You don't want terrible CGI. Oh my god, bro. I like how Venom interacts with everyone, not just Eddie Brock, but everyone. With Eddie Brock, he's kind of just asserting his dominance. Look, bro, you don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. Alright, I like that. But the second thing that I like about Venom, they kept his wittiness. Venom is actually pretty funny. The way he kills people and the way he laughs about it, the way he makes jokes. He's look, I think he got that from Spider-Man. But his time with Spider-Man. Oh, that actually brings up a good point. Let me see if I can remember that shit. I kind of want to finish this one. I like how Venom acts. It looks like they're representing Venom pretty well, pretty accurately, I would say. Then again, I'm not a huge Venom fan. I've only seen Venom video games, movies, and I read a few of his. Not a few of his comics. Maybe 2 of his comics. But most of Venom's knowledge that I'm getting is from Spider-Man, via Spider-Man. Is it via or via? I'm gonna say via. Fuck it, via Spider-Man. So. In that regard, it looks like they nailed Venom. It looks like we're getting a good Venom. If not, the closest accurate representation we could get of Venom. Because, he's creepy, bro. I like the fact they kept him creepy. I like that. Because Venom's not supposed to be, you're not supposed to root for Venom. I mean, you're gonna root for Venom. I mean, come on. It's Venom. He's cool as fuck. But you're not supposed to, he's supposed to be fucking weird, bro. And he's weird through and through, and it's a fucking amazing. It's great. It's fantastic. The fighting, I don't know how it's gonna go, cause again, they showed another symbiote. I mean, obviously there's gonna be more than one, cause Venom's gonna have to have somebody to challenge his power, somebody that's equally strong, comparable, relative, so on, etc. Blah blah. Fuck what I was getting at. I forgot the point I was making. Oh no, I forgot the point I was trying to save. I knew I was going to do that. That's why I just jumped to point from point. It's easier to remember a point I'm already on than it is to remember a point I'm going to be in the future. I'm going to be talking about later on. Shit, I'm trying to. Uh, is that it? Is that all I got to say about the trailer? The way Venom acts, the way Venom looks, it's just, bro, Venom, it's Venom, bro. It's Venom. Like, what the fuck? Venom's cool. Venom's a cool character. Venom's cool. Venom's funny. Venom's weird. It's Venom. Venom. Okay, I didn't do it that one wasn't as good. That one wasn't as good. I might redeem myself at the end of the video. Depending. I'm kind of just rambling at this point, huh? I guess I should just end it here. I don't have nothing else to say. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I would have took notes, which I might start doing, cause like I guess like I don't know, because when I don't have a whole lot to say, it just sort of becomes me off the top. Cause you know I do this shit off the top, so it just kind of becomes hard for me to actually say shit because I don't really have anything to say. It's not like I can't. I mean, I can. I mean, I'm doing it now, but it's a lot better. It's just a lot better when I have an idea what I'm going with instead of just spitballing. Cause some spitballing is, I'm rambling. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna end it. I like the trailer. Go see Venom. It's not gonna. It can't be a disappointment. It just can't. Like. You might get like disappointed in some areas. There may be some things that you might not like, but in terms of just the overall quality, and from this trailer, and I'm trying to dial back the because like I like Venom, so I like Venom. I mean, so I don't like that doesn't necessarily gives me a bias, but it could be seen as somewhat of a bias. So, I'm trying to like really dial it back. Yeah, I guess that's all I got to say. Alright, I'm out. I'm out this bitch. I'm out.